How are you all of you, everyone? My name is Deverick, the Mixed Gamer, and that was this amazing little ghost thing. His name. But anyway, my name is Deverick, the Mixed Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking to all of you about Destiny, and we're going to call this the Destiny Talk. Now, I'm going to be your teacher, and you're all my students, okay? Okay, so what we're going to talk about with Destiny today is, why people have been calling it, a game that has already failed for some reason. I don't know why they've been calling it that. I can, explain to you all why they might think it's failing, but I don't think it's a failing game, why it has quote-unquote problems with the game and quote-unquote improvements that need to be in the game, and we're going to go over a lot of these things, and I'd like to hear some feedback from all of you if you don't mind. But I'd like to hear some feedback from all of you on how you feel about this topic. Let me know in the comments below how you feel. Yeah, let's begin. So now would be the story in Destiny. A lot of people have been calling it a story. Basically, it's no story. So you have a game that it's just, you play it, and after you're done playing it, you're like, okay, and now where do I go on from this? So basically, this is what people have been saying, oh, the story isn't good enough, it's just not good enough. They need more stuff in the story. It leaves you like a shot in the dark. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now wait a second there. Wait a minute. You keeps flapping this thing right here. You need to just stop in your tracks right there, right now, young, whatever you are. You need to understand that Bungie is making this game over a 10-year span. So a lot of you who are asking for these quote-unquote improvements in the campaign and all this other stuff about the game and how there's not enough content and all this and that, it's over 10 years. So that means it's going to take 10 years for everything to come out. Why did I sing? And now, aside from the campaign, since we basically got over the campaign and everything else in the game of why everything's not in the game, because it's supposed to be a 10-year long game, and everyone just thinks that when you get a fucking game, that you're going to get everything that the game promises. That's not how it works now. They're actually doing something different and going to make it a first-person shooter MMO and release content over a certain span of time. It's not going to come out on release day, and you're all going to just be like, oh, yay. Oh, good boy, yeah. So now we're gonna get into the expansions. Now, adding content across the span is one thing, but the content is the expansions. Now, the expansions, I understand people have found out on the internet that certain spots in the game of Destiny, you can actually see places where the expansion would go. Certain spots where new missions could be, and I can also agree with the certain, why people have been getting kind of mad over that, because you'd think from an expansion you'd get something all entirely new, something fresh, something that's never been done before, not something that's kind of generic, brought into the same thing you've had from a game now since it's been out since September 9th, it's October, it's been out for about almost a month and a half now. Basically, and then you're just going to have an expansion come out in December that's just going to have new missions on the same planet you've been on, or the moon's not a planet, but for the ones that don't know, the expansion, the first one is called The Dark Below. It's going to be based on the moon, but none of you know it's on the moon. So you now know it's on the moon, but the moon is the planet, so just to get it out the way, so it's not a planet. So now anyway, you have it, say you just have new missions on a planet, on like the same part of the planet, and then you have a new raid, and some new legendary stuff, and a map, and that's it. Yeah, I don't know if I can agree with that. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm a big Bungie fan. I'm very happy that Destiny came out. I think it's a very good game. I don't think it's bad because of the choices that Bungie's making right now, but I think that the choices they're making aren't that great when it comes to the expansion, since that's basically what the expansion is. You're just going to have new missions, which aren't even that high of a level. You think the game being out since September 9th all the way to December, that's 3 months, October, November, December, and almost all of September, so kind of like 3.75 months, it's out. Everyone's obviously going to have more than one character made, hopefully, and then almost everyone will be level 30. And you're only going to have missions that are about like level 20 and that's it? Like, come on. I don't know. I can't condone with that. That doesn't work with me. I can't do that. Bungie needs to, with the next expansion, since a lot of people are kind of upset about this, they need to really look back and be like, oh well, we can't really do that, and we should make it better. But I think, what Bungie did wrong with this whole game is, I don't want this to sound too dickish, because I don't want to be a tag of people, oh, you're fucking stupid, man. Not stupid, it's my opinion, but they kind of they didn't give us enough, is what I'm trying to say. For the release date, you think you'd have enough to satisfy you for longer than Destiny has for some people. I mean, I play it every day, but there's some people who've only played it for a week and they put it down or traded it in. And I think that's kind of stupid because not a lot of them know that it's supposed to be a game over 10 years. But a lot of people say, well, yeah, it's still pretty generic with the things they're doing with the expansion and all that. Well, yeah, but you don't know what they're going to do 10 years along the line. You don't know what's going to come out. So why would you go waste your time buying it, then trade it in or never play it? So, it's like... But I think they took the wrong path in not giving us enough content. They should have basically, with the Dark Below, they should have made that one in the game already. Because it already seems as if the Dark Below is something that's already in-game, but they just took it out so they could get people to buy it, and then they just put it back in, which is kind of a fucked up way of selling a product for your game. But whatever. I mean, it's Activision selling it, so... I mean, Bungie's never really done nothing like that with the DLC for Halo. It was just maps and shit for $15, and that was, a little different, But I think they should have just put the Dark Below in when the game came out, so then we'd have more stuff. That not as many people. There'd still be people complaining, but there wouldn't be as many people, But we can't go back in time. But other than that, that's the video for this Destiny talk today, guys. I hope you've all learned something from this. If you already haven't, if you have not learned anything, but like the video for what I was expressing with my own opinion and making opinions about certain things, and all this other stuff about Destiny talk. Definitely let me know how you feel about that in the comments below. If you already haven't typed it in the comments, definitely get the click in the comments. Definitely like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't do this one. Do this one, because if you do this one, you'll burn in hell. Just, it's a fact. You'll burn in hell if you do these. So do these ones. Definitely share this video with everyone you know, including yourself. And just let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think Destiny should have had the Dark Below in the game, just like everyone else in the world thinks it should have already? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Okay. So yeah, that's it. I hope all of you have a good rest of your day. And remember, tell your friends what you saw here today.